Another mascot series of stories for you. This one is from W.A. Smith, and he actually have a couple of Smiths. Yeah, W.A. Smith. He is the fellow from Cornwall. No, sorry, Brampton, Ontario. Anyway, it's a little hard to read his letter, but you see it here. So I'll read what I wrote about him. He said, Vino was acquired in North Africa at the French-speaking port. I'm not quite sure whether it was Didjideli or Budgie. I don't know if I'm spelling that right or pronouncing that right. This was after the Italian invasion. The dog was pressed into service on a landing craft infantry large, the 12th of a flotilla of 12 ships. Later named the 250th flotilla, it took part in the Italian campaign and in the Burma campaign. I cannot remember how long they kept Vino. He later became a pet of British sailors. At our last point, India's Chittagong, close to the Burmese border, the flotilla staff was put ashore to spend a short time in a camp previously occupied by British Royal Marine Commandos. It was in a clearing on the edge of town surrounded by a large wooden area, and the billets were known as bashas. A basha is a large bamboo hut, in this case about 10 feet by 40 feet, with a sliding bamboo door for entrance. Inside, about 8 rough wooden bunks lined up, stretching from end to end, supporting a mosquito net above each bunk. On our first night, after returning from an evening out, we were amazed at the wreckage inside the bashas. It looked like a disaster area. Some nets were down, others torn. Photos of loved ones, cigarettes, towels, etc., were scattered around. The whole place was a mess. Everyone was puzzled as to what might have caused this havoc. As a result, the following night, we decided not to go out. We laid awake through the night. In the early hours of the morning, we heard noises on the roof, but when we went out into the moonlight, we couldn't see anything. Again, the next night we kept the same vigil, and I armed myself with a stout stick, not knowing what to expect. This time we saw the culprit. Standing menacingly in the moonlight, teeth bared, was a large monkey. It looked ready to attack, but as it saw the large stick, it fled into the trees in the direction of a camp situated not too far away. Since we never saw the monkey again, we assumed it had been taken care of. It was learned that the ape was a mascot of the Royal Marines, who no doubt were glad to get rid of it, since it had turned into a nasty, vicious animal whose bite could induce rabies. So it's a cute little story. Nothing about the dog, but he sent me this dog picture. Okay, tell me this is not the cutest dog you've ever seen. I freaking love this. Is probably my favorite picture because this dog, look at the face on that puppy. Oh my God. Is he not the cutest? So, yeah. So that was a great story. And then next time I will read you about the other Smith.